Hey, what's up, folks? So, week one is done and out the way. See if we got any better lighting. We're just gonna go with the glare. Alright, so the Redskins wind up losing this game 17-10 to the Miami Dolphins. Now, I'm not really mad at this game. It was a season opener. It's kind of like a big letdown because it is a season opener, and you, as a team, whenever you start a season, you want to win your first game. And for the second straight year, the Redskins didn't do that. As last year, they lost to the Texans. But they were away. This is a home game. It's a little bit different. But just to give you my take on the game overall, okay, good, better lighting. My overall take on this game was that this game came down to one big play, and that was the punt return. Touchdown by Landry. It was a great play. It looked like the punter out-punted his coverage, and he just took it straight up the middle, and nobody covered their lanes, and that was all she wrote. You know, you can talk about the many penalties that were on the offense, and let me talk about the offense first. I think they did a good. They came out there, ran the ball down Miami's throats. I give the Skins credit for doing that. Passing was a little shaky at times. Kurt turned the ball over twice. There was one interception. He could have just ate the ball and probably took off with it. The other interception was just a great play by the defensive back. So I'm not faulting Kurt on this one. And those in Skins Nation that want to, blast him for it, what are you going to do if a DB makes a great play? And matter of fact, the first one, it was a bad decision by Kurt, but again, the DB made a great play on that one. So overall, I just believe that on the offensive side of the ball, Kurt managed that game the way he was supposed to manage that game. He got the ball out, and that's what we want from our quarterbacks. No matter who's back there. It doesn't matter if it's Griffin, doesn't matter if it's McCoy or Cousins. As long as they get the ball out, that's all I'm worried about. So he was able to do that today. So check on that. Alfred Morris. Some of y'all want to replace him already with Matt Jones. I think the combination of the two is going to speak volumes as the season rolls on. Alfred Morris definitely looked good. He got 100+ yards rushing today. Matt Jones has some nice runs, and I think they both averaged above 4 yards per carry, so good on them. Check on the run game. The offensive line, due to the game plan, did their job for the most part. But when it came to the second half and all these penalties that were killing our drives, especially when we had a chance for at least a field goal, and it turned into a punt situation. Yeah, they need to clean it. They definitely need to clean that up. All right, let's talk about defense. Check. I was very impressed by this defense. Now, the only two things I can really look at as far as the defense was concerned, because they were able to stop the run. They was able to stop the run. And Tannehill didn't really have an explosive day passing-wise. And none of the receivers on Miami had an explosive day. So that was good. Two things, though. 2 dropped interceptions. Got to catch those. The other one, David Anderson is the weak link. I'll be glad when next week when Rashad Breeland comes back. He was on a 1-game suspension. For those that didn't know, Rashad Breeland was suspended for an incident. Well, not incident, for drug possession from last year's training camp. I don't know why the NFL waited a whole year. I think they did somebody else in the league like that. But they waited a whole year to say, hey, you're going to be suspended first game of the season. They could have did that mess last year, and we would have had Rashad Breeland now. But that's the NFL. They're a bunch of screw-ups anyway. Other than that, I really didn't have a complaint about a defense. So, again, that's another check there. Special teams. He was doing okay until that one play. So, and since it was a game-deciding play, you have to get the thumbs down. Can't outkick your coverage, and you can't leave lanes open. Especially as explosive as Landry was on that play, he only made one move, and he saved that move for the punter. Because once he got to the punter, it was over. There was no way anybody else was going to cover that. So overall, not too mad at the game. Wasn't going to go into any details about stats. I really don't. At this point, I'm just expressing an opinion about, you know, the in-game performance. So, so they came out with the L. So that's again disappointing. But overall, there was a lot of good things I can take from this game. So you also got to give credit to the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, they made plays when they needed the plays to be made. They made two hell of a plays when it came to the interceptions, and then the punt return by Landry. You know, that check from the Miami Dolphins. They're going to be a legit squad. And one thing I will give credit to the O-line. They did hold Sue and Wake in check for pretty much the entire game. Sue was, as far as his stats concerned, Sue had 1 tackle and 1 assist. Cameron Wake did not get on the scoreboard at all. He did not register a tackle. He may have applied pressure because I saw that Moses was getting beat late in the game. Wake was just getting around him and possibly getting the Cousins, but other than that, I'm like, they did a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to keep this under 7 minutes. Just didn't want to keep you guys long. I'm probably going to be doing this after every Skins game, and I hope it turns out good. Other than that, it's your boy DJ81 on the channel Skins for Life, and I'm actually going to have a proper intro next time. Peace.